Ledwell manufactures several different configurations and sizes of water trucks: 2,000 gallon, 4,000 gallon, 5,000 gallon, and 6,000 gallon. When operating any piece of heavy equipment, safety is the most important issue. There are several basic safety checks that need to be made before getting on the road. First, do a complete walk around of the vehicle to check the tires, hoses, lights, and general appearance. Also, make sure the area around the vehicle is clear of objects that could be damaged or cause damage to the vehicle. You should do a similar walk around when you reach your destination. The cabin should be equipped with a fire extinguisher and emergency reflectors. See that the brakes and lights are all functioning properly. Be sure the backup alarm is working. There are several safety signs posted on the vehicle. You should read these signs and understand how they apply. Drive safely. You can't drive a truck like a car. It takes more room to do everything: to stop, to start, and to turn. You must be aware of road conditions. Is the road slick? Does it have a crown? Will it hold the truck? You should drive the speed the road conditions allow, not necessarily the speed limit. Always be aware a water truck is a high-load truck. The Ledwell water truck is a wonderful piece of equipment, providing a number of ways to distribute water. Always be aware of where the water is going and how far. You need to know what is going to be in the path of that water. Ledwell water tanks can be filled through the top via an overhead spout, a hydrant, or from a reservoir. Regardless of how you fill it, never overfill. Always leave a little room at the top of the tank. We offer a load limiter option to help control the filling. The easiest way to fill the tank is to back under an overhead spout and let water drop through the manway on top of the tank. The second option is to a fire hydrant or other source with a hose connection. Our tanks feature a fill port that will accept this type of hose. Finally, it can be refilled by a reservoir using the onboard pump. Before you can fill from a reservoir, there must be water in the primer tank, which is located inside of the main tank. When you first fill the main tank from a spout or a hose, the primer tank is automatically filled. It retains that water for priming the onboard pump. Remove the cap from the water intake. Run your hose from the reservoir to the intake pump and clamp into place. Close the main valve. Then open the primer valve. Be sure all other valves are closed. Next, return to the cab. Be sure your handbrake is set. Activate your power takeoff unit, the PTO. The procedures for activating the PTO may vary depending on the type of transmission your truck is equipped with. Refer to your operating manual for specific instructions. With the PTO engaged, you can adjust the engine's RPM. If your vehicle is equipped with electronic throttle, activate the throttle. You can also use your cruise control if your truck is equipped with one. The idea is to increase the engine's RPMs in order to speed up the pumping function. When the tank is full, disengage the PTO, then close the primer valve and open the main valve. You are ready to spread water. Before we continue, it is very important you are aware of the PTO drive shaft. It spins at a high rate of speed. Serious damage or injury will occur if you or anything else contacts the spinning shaft. Stay clear of it and keep obstructions clear of it. With the Ledwell standard water tank, you have 5 spray units plus the water hose outlet. The spray units are controlled with valve units or switches depending on your vehicle's configuration. You can operate all at the same time if you choose. Individual spray heads can be adjusted. When finished, return the spray control to the off position and disengage the PTO. Before disengaging any spray unit, lower your truck's RPMs. That is, reduce your engine speed. If you close a spray unit while the engine is running at high RPMs, abnormal load will be put on the pump and will damage it. In addition to the front and rear spray units, the Ledwell water tanker also features a side spray unit. The side spray nozzle clamps into the side spray port. You can adjust it vertically to any desired spray angle that you like. Once you achieve that angle, clamp it into place. The side spray unit acts exactly like the front and rear units. If you are standing outside of the cab when you operate this unit, engage the electronic unit or cruise control to provide the power you need. To use a hose from the side spray outlet, first unroll the hose in a straight line to eliminate crimps. Be sure the nozzle is closed. Clamp the hose to the hose port and open the hose valve all the way. Now engage the PTO and throttle or cruise control. You can now open the hose nozzle and spray as hard as you desire. There is also a garden hose port that operates the same way. An even better option is the rear hose reel. It comes hooked up and ready to go. You simply turn on the hose valve, unspool the hose, and spray. When you are finished, you can quickly crank the hose back on the spool. At Ledwell, we go to great lengths to make our products as safe as possible. Before leaving your point of origin, be totally familiar with the operation of the vehicle. Always be aware of what's going on around you, and always be sensitive to how the vehicle is handling. When it gets down to it, you are responsible for your own safety. Thank you very much.